The deluge continues to lift the dam level at Warragamba, tonight edging closer to 100%. With expectations of a wet summer, the state government faces critical decisions on when to spill tens of millions of litres that could potentially cause serious flooding across dozens of suburbs.
At tipping point, the Warragamba Dam at near 97% capacity, twice what it was a year ago and a metre from spilling over.
We're experiencing weather conditions in a full dam for the first time in 30 years that increase risk to a level that we haven't seen before.
Authorities have been slowly releasing water since the dam did spill in August,
There's definitely possibilities of flooding downstream,
making local residents nervous.
Probably the local creeks and those sort of things might flood a bit.
But bigger communities downstream are a bigger concern, with huge populations at risk.
The SES take the lead in terms of any flood operations, and they're working very closely with communities downstream at the moment.
Windsor was a small town when the dam spilled and it flooded in 1978. It's now a sprawling region.
I think probably that would be the last thing we want to add to our issues and problems at the moment.
Paula Pender remembers the 78 flood in Riverstone.
My father was at the meatworks. I remember him wading out off the veranda.
She's worried about what's to come.
Look, the dam bit's a little bit of a scary thing, to be honest with you.
The Minister for Western Sydney had hoped it wouldn't be, pushing a $1 billion proposal to lift the height of the dam by at least 14 metres.
The unfortunate thing is we may not be able to raise that dam wall before the rain arrives.
Despite the risk of flooding to surrounding areas should the Warragamba overflow, the state government says abolishing water restrictions would do little to reduce the level of the dam.
I don't think water restrictions would have a material impact on reducing the amount of water. We're talking about a dam that went from 40% to nearly full in a matter of 3 days.
Residents now nervously waiting for the days to come. The advice for the months ahead: have a flood plan, know how and where to evacuate. Amelia Brace, 7 News.
It has been a wet and wild day out there. Let's bring in our meteorologist David Brown. Brownie, what is the latest?
Fergo, look, we've seen the last of the heavy rain. Yes, it has eased. In fact, most of it cleared. And, of course, it has been a cold day. As we look at current conditions, 14 degrees. We've got some light rain falling across the city at the moment. In fact, we can pick that up on the radar. Just patchy falls moving through. Now, the fading rainfall event is the result of a rather complex low pressure trough that slipped across our state over the past few days and, of course, producing this. We're looking at a rainfall map. The blue indicates falls in excess of 50 millimetres. The purple, look at that, pockets of more than 200 millimetres since Friday last week. And of course that includes northern parts of our backyard and the central coast. But some good news in the short term, yes, just some clearing brief showers tomorrow. It will be a cloudy day and not as cold as today. Of course, I'll have more top of the hour, Fergo.
OK, David, thank you.